Hello, and welcome to day 28 of 31 Links of Horror. I can't believe it's almost the end, where I tell you about 31 horror books, movies, and other things, and how they link back to one another. So, yesterday I told you all about the Red Queen kills 7 times. Today, we're still in Italy. I'm going to tell you, I think we need a bit of a palate cleanser kind of movie. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to tell you about Paganini Horror. What do these two movies have in common? Have you heard of the myth about the super incredibly talented musicians that are supposed to come by once a century? Okay, I've spoken on my channel before about the 27 Club. Now, if you don't know, essentially is a club that you definitely don't want to be a part of artists, mostly musicians, but not only, who are super talented beyond their years, die at the age of 27. Now, Robert Johnson started this legend, and I'll link my video that I made about them below. And then there are other artists like Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain. I mean, the list goes on. And the idea is that, oh my God, these artists made a deal with the devil, and that's why they're so talented. And then the devil is like, yo, you're 27 now, time for me to take your soul. Now, there's another kind of legend like this in the musical world where supposedly every 100 years or so, some super incredibly talented artist comes around. Now, this was kind of, I saw different versions of this, of like, okay, there was a Jimmy Page in the late 1900s that came around. And in the late 1800s, I think it's the late 1800s or something, there was Paganini. Now, if you don't know, he was an Italian violinist. He was like wildly ahead of his time in terms of playing the violin. And a lot of accounts tell stories of him playing like he was possessed or something. I mean, even if you listen to his music, it's wild. It's like it really is like he is possessed. It kind of reminds me of the first time I heard Robert Johnson's recordings, where people said he was so good it sounded like two people are playing, and it really does. All that to say, I'm going to tell you about Paganini Horror. So the movie follows an all-female band who are desperate for a hit song. Now, one of the bandmates buys an unreleased tape of Paganini's songs, or an unreleased song of Paganini's, from a spooky salesperson, so they decide that, hey, we're gonna film a clip for this song. They decide to film it in a Venetian mansion, a very spooky style, very like haunted mansion type style. And as they play this unreleased tape, the spirit of Paganini comes alive to haunt them. But personally, I think the 80s were, it's from 89, I don't remember if I said it, but I think the 80s were like 80s, 90s were the best decades for horror movies, and the cover of this movie looks so good. I can't wait to watch it. All right, let me know your thoughts below. As per usual, the playlist is up here. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Oh, tomorrow we are going back to the US, but I'm not going to tell you about the Americanness of the movie. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.